Well, let's do a walk around the outside of this lovely 2004 Newmar Mountain Aire 4018 40-foot diesel pusher motorhome. You can see that the front is in really great shape. We have a bra for it, and so it's not all banged up with rocks, and you don't see the mess that the diamond shield makes there. We've got mirror covers to keep them nice and tidy, windshield wiper covers, and this is a split windshield design. Full body paint from Newmar doesn't get any better. These are not decals, so they don't peel off. So you've got a keyless entry right here that's reprogrammable with a variety of different options. We keep tire covers on it when it's parked. We have this bay right here. This used to have a big CRT TV in it, which you couldn't really see outside. So we opened this up, and now you have a lot more storage. You can see in this bay here, you also have full pass-through storage, and there's the bottom half of the ladder that you can either store or take with you. And here we have a really helpful refrigerator freezer. Very clean on the inside, and you can set this to either just be a refrigerator, it gets very cold, or you can make it a deep freeze. Nor cold, it runs off 12 volts when you're unplugged from shore power, or 120 when you're on shore power where you have the generator going. Got another big slide here with two extra chairs, folding chairs here that match the decor of the built-in chairs, and you've got a full hookup here for the Roadmaster tow bar. Pegboard storage here for your tools and equipment. And going further back, you have a little storage bay here with the 2000 watt inverter. This is programmable. It's a Magnum inverter. It's programmable for lithium-ion batteries. And speaking of lithium-ion batteries, this is a big 360 amp hour lithium-ion battery, which is a lot more storage than is available with the 6-volt batteries, and then two AGM batteries that were replaced not that long ago, I think in 2023. Come around, you've got your Cummins diesel engine in here. This is the 400 horsepower ISL 8.9. So the big red, and these things work really well with the weight of this unit. Gives you a lot of power. We've got a backup camera here that has distance scales on it. You've got your Roadmaster tow bar here. This is a lightweight aluminum one, and right here you've got your air fitting for your Air Force One Demco towed brakes. Those are great because you can hook them up and disconnect the whole thing in a matter of just a couple minutes. Got your ladder up there and a second camera. This is mounted up high, so you can actually see the tow vehicle and everything around it and behind it. So this is great for changing lanes. You can see that we have another motorhome here, which is why we have to sell this one. Side radiator is a huge benefit. It cools better, and also you get the opening up at the back for the engine compartment. Makes it easier to work on the engine, less expensive. Power bay here. This is power in, power out. You don't have to tug it to get it out. You've got your transfer switch. Some flares down there, a coax cable for coax TV, cable TV. You got your wet bay here. It's a really nice setup because you have a little soap dispenser. You've got a whole house filter here. You've got a water tap here. This is the black tank flush. And then you've got your fill valves. This is makes it really simple to drain, and then you can winterize it by pulling your antifreeze right into this using the water pump. Because this is an aqua-hot system, we have a bay heater, which is awesome. So you can set this thermostat so that the tanks down below will get hot air blown on them from the aqua-hot system, which really is, so you can really take this thing out in cold weather. You've got a rewind freshwater hose here for your fresh water, so it's a pretty nice setup. Of course, there's a shower as well. The head is down there. I don't really use the outdoor shower. This is the Hydra Hot Aqua Hot system. This has been gone over by the professionals, did Gerald Services, and it's in really great shape. It works terrific. Here's your another storage bay, other side of that tray that pulls out. Here's another storage bay with a tray that pulls out with some jack pads, a step there to get into the motorhome, some reflective insulation stuff here for when it gets too hot or too cold. This is the full-length pass-through bay here. Of course, you have a big propane tank here, since the only thing that uses propane is the refrigerator when you're boondocking or the 2-burner cooktop. This 30-something gallon tank of propane will last a long time. What you don't see is the 150-gallon diesel fuel tank. You can fill it from either side, so that makes it convenient. No matter which side your pump is on, you can fill it, and that'll last a long time at 7.5 miles per gallon average fuel consumption. And of course, we've got the 105-gallon freshwater tank. Here we've got a 67-gallon gray tank and a 45-gallon black tank, so you can actually go quite a ways before you have to refill those tanks or dump the wastewater. So that's our Newmar. We've got these beautiful aluminum wheels, of course, on the dualies and on the front axle. Independent front suspension, and shiny tailpipe and mudguard. Okay, let's look at the inside of this gorgeous mountain aire. And we will put the slides out, but before we do, notice that you have quite a bit of room in here when the slides are in. So let's go ahead and put them out. And we use this electrical panel up here.
Your lock-ons are unlocked. Please be certain all seats, chairs, and other obstacles are cleared of the slide out rear.
So while wait for the slide to get out, let's look at the dash here. We've got these curtains that give you some privacy. And I'll lift this up for a minute. So under here we have a tire pressure monitoring system, and you can have enough sensors that you can put them on your towed vehicle. You have your transmission and hydraulic leveling system down there, as well as these switches. We've got a custom dash cover here made by Shade Pro. Keeps it nice. This is the monitor for the rear view and the backup cameras. And of course the steering wheel telescopes up and down. It tilts back and forth to get a really nice driving position. The seats are in really good shape. You notice that there's no peeling of the vinyl like happened in later models. And these are really adjustable. You can make them go up, down, tilt. The back can go back and forth. They're heated. They have a power lumbar dealie in there. And the passenger seat also has a footrest that'll kick out. And my wife loves to drive with the footrest out like that, all the way up. So she just relaxes and has her legs on there. And of course the step cover comes up to be flat. That's power. Down here you've got your radio, your CB radio, your dash heater. You've got your controls for your shades on the side windows and the visors, power visors that come down. We have our control panel up here with our Magnum inverter and charger control, and that's currently set up to charge the lithium-ion battery correctly. We have our Hydra Hot set up. We have our security lights, our thermostat for the two 15,000 BTU heat pump air conditioners, and we have of course our salesman switch up here and our tank, and these all work fine. They give you good measurements for your tanks in and out. We have some wine guard stuff here. Up here we have more wine guard. That's the antenna control. It goes up to the wine guard satellite dish. We've got all our service records and invoices here, some spare bulbs. You've got your recliner here, the electronic leveling sensor here. I don't screw it to the wall, I just keep it there. We've got storage underneath here, good size for bottles and cans. Down here, if you move things out of the way, you can get underneath. Back here, there's a lot of storage, which is kind of hard to see. Put a little light down in there. And again, underneath the sink here, we come around and we can see what we've got. I won't open this one. We get a little light, some spare parts. There's a fuel filter, a serpentine belt, some struts, and a lot of storage under there. We've got the part sink here. The sink Corian surface. It's a drink dispenser with its own separate water filter. Got a lot of storage up above. Up in here for the kitchen. So you can put a lot of plates, saucers, and things. Here you've got your paint codes. And right here you've got your chassis information. Here you've got your weight. This is interesting because the gross vehicle weight rating is 34,000 pounds. And you can see that when this left the factory with fuel but no water, it weighed 28,844. Now, it weighs a little heavier than that because obviously we put some stuff in here. But that gives you a carrying capacity of over 3,700 pounds of stuff. When we fully loaded this thing to go to Arizona, we still had, I think, 2,000 pounds of excess capacity that we weren't using. You've got more storage up here. This is a convection microwave. You can cook bread in this thing. My wife's done that successfully. We've got a clean 2-burner gas or 3-burner stove here, which I guess the propane's off. More storage down here. I made a little cutlery holder here, so it's kind of convenient. And you've got drawers. They're very clean. I think the thing about the motorhome is it's incredibly clean. We've got a Norcold 4-door refrigerator freezer here with an ice maker. And again, it's very clean. And I will say that this works extremely well. You can keep your food very cold and you can make ice, no problem. We keep these little tabs so the drawers don't completely close when we're storing it. Once it's dry, it's not really a concern. Coming around here, there's something beeping in here. The refrigerator or something's beeping. I don't know what it is. You've got storage up here. You've got storage down here. There's a lot of remote controls. You've got a Vizio flat screen TV with a Vizio sound bar down here. Okay, around here you've got more storage under the table. You've got storage up above. Nice deep compartments here. And the table will pull out. And there's another leaf in there. And then we've got 2 folding chairs down below. So you can actually seat 4 people at the table, no problem. We removed the jackknife sofa that was in here. We didn't particularly find it comfortable. And we added these 2 recliners that are 0 clearance recliners. So they pop right out and it's really comfortable. These 2 captain's chairs here swivel around, so you can really have 5 people in here just on these nice comfy chairs. And then if you want, you can have 4 more people on these portable chairs here. Moving back, there's storage there under the fridge in that compartment. You've got these pocket doors that slide. Let's go back to the bathroom here. The shower is nice and roomy. We've got a water-saving shower head here, one of these things that injects air into it, and a folding towel shower seat. And of course, with the Hydro Hot, you get unlimited hot water using diesel, just like you get furnace using diesel. And so you really don't have any problems with winter use. Now in this room, we've got a medicine cabinet. Again, it's just very clean. Everything's very clean in this motorhome. Really good shape. More storage up in here. There's a little happy camper. It's a Thetford Area 2 electric toilet. It has two different settings, one for boondocking, one for residential use. So you can be pretty conservative on your usage with it. You've got outlets in here. This is a fantastic vent fan up here. And you can set it thermostatically so it comes on if the temperature gets too high, or you can set it manually. It has rain detection, so if the fan is on and you leave and it starts to rain, it'll close the cap and turn off. In here in the bedroom, we've got a double pocket sliding door. We've got these bedside tables with some storage underneath. This is a king-size bed. It is a sleep number bed. Really, really nice. And you can adjust it to whatever you want. This one's set up really high, so I let it down and it'll start letting air out of the bed. We have another vanity here, and so we have a medicine cabinet up here with more storage and lots of storage under the sink. Drawers, nice beautiful hardwood drawers, very good shape, very clean. Got your shades here, night and day shades. Overhead lights. Most of the lights, the fluorescent lights, have been converted to LED, and these overhead lights here, the bulbs are LED, so when you're boondocking you're not drawing too much power or heat. You've got your 12-volt system here. You've got your 120-volt system here, all your breakers. Up here we have removed, the stock TV was removed and freed up all of this space back here where the TV was, and a flat screen TV was added here that can swivel out so you can position it where it's comfortable. Down here we have our Splendid combo washer dryer. Works great. We wash a lot of clothes with it. No problems whatsoever. And then there's a lot more storage, big storage area down here. That black thing down there is a windshield cover. So when it's hot and sunny outside, you can put that on the inside of the windshield. It's held up with suction cups. And so to keep the sliding doors, closet doors closed, we use these dowels. You've got some shelving there. You've got some of these things that we don't use in our new motorhome. And over here you have some cedar, quite nice. And then down below, which I don't think we can see it because it's dark, there is a safe. Operated with a key. We have more storage here. And of course these lights in the ceiling are these little LED mood lights. They're kind of nice when you want a little bit of light back here, but not a lot. Again, every little nick and cranny has got storage. You know, this little triangular thing here, little tiny cabinet here. Got your heater outlets for your furnace. So it's a really comfortable motorhome. It's nice and roomy. You know, it is just the two slides, but that makes it easier sometimes to park it in a tight spot. And it's plenty roomy because this living room slide's quite wide, so it really opens up the motorhome. And we've really enjoyed it. It's been a great motorhome for us. And it's going to be a great motorhome for whoever buys it. So you should hurry up and get it.